The Contact Manager is a core feature of this application. By default, the Contact Manager will display every time you open the platform. Without the right technology, keeping track of leads can be a really difficult task. However, with SharpSpring's Contact Manager, you can manage and interact with contacts in many ways. All your contacts will be displayed here in the Contact Manager. You can see how many contacts you have on your database, and each contact has an individual record, which we will get into shortly. You can engage with the contact directly from the Contact Manager. For example, you can send them an email, invite them to a video call, add them to a list, or create a new sales opportunity card for this contact. And if a contact has requested to be removed from your database, you can do that here as well by unsubscribing them. There is also an advanced search feature that sets parameters for you to filter your contacts if you are looking for a particular group of people. Now let's look at an individual's contact record. By clicking on a contact, you will be directed to their individual record on the platform. An individual's record shows their unique data points. You can invite them to a video call as mentioned in the previous video. You can get notified when this contact visits your website, and you can add them to your favorites list. The Overview tab has basic generic information about the contact, their name and surname, their contact details, and the unique identifier for each contact is their email address, so multiple people cannot use the same email address. This platform is designed for personal one-to-one communications, and therefore each contact must have a unique email address. You can also add notes within the contact record for other team members to view. You can also book time in your calendar to meet with this contact and send them a meeting request. You can call them. This feature is only available in certain countries, but we will get into that a little later. You can email them or send them a smart mail. A smart mail is a pre-scripted email that can be sent directly to a contact while you are viewing their record. You can also set a task as a reminder to follow up with this contact at a specific date and time. Up here on the top right, you can view which campaigns your contact has come in from, or reassign a different campaign to that contact. You can select or change the lead owner and select the status of the contact. The Custom Fields tab displays form fields that are over and above the standard fields provided by the platform. These are fields that you can create which are specific to your business. There will be times where you want to track data like a preferred time to call or a favorite sports team and so on, and you can create these fields in a variety of different formats, enabling you to tailor your instance of the platform to fit your company needs. One of the most exciting features is the life of the lead. This tab indicates every time a particular contact has engaged with your brand online and keeps a timeline of each interaction. You can see when they visited your website, or when they were sent an email, when they opened and responded to an email, when they filled in a form, or when they booked a meeting with you, or engaged with your social media. Each icon, when clicked, has extra information about that point in time. This feature is great for nurturing relationships. When you are contacting this person, your sales team can view exactly what this contact has engaged with, if they have seen or received a specific promotion, or even when the last time they had contact with your brand online. The Memberships tab provides an overview of the marketing content you have on the platform and a tracking record of all the content this contact has engaged with. In total, you can see how many emails this contact has received from you, what media they have viewed, how many campaigns they are engaged with, and even what lists they are on. A reminder, the contact's email address is their unique identifier on the platform. This is a quality control feature that allows for one record per contact. Having said that, although there is one record per contact, does not mean that the contact can only be on one list. A contact record can be added to multiple lists. A major benefit is that if the contact's information changes, it changes globally across the platform. So let's dive into the lists feature. There are two different types of lists, a manually created list or a rules-based list. A manually created list is a list where you can select who goes into that list. It's a static list, which means it does not change or update unless you manually add or remove a contact. A rules-based list, however, is a dynamic list that builds automatically off specific behavior parameters you have selected. For example, you can set a rule that only when a contact fills out a specific form, they will be automatically added to the list. These lists can be built off any custom field you create, or from media views or any interaction that your customer has taken to engage with your brand online. This is great if you want to easily view how many people have, for example, signed up for a webinar or for a newsletter, etc., and then you can send specific communications to that specific list. Touching on the lead scoring tab. Leads have scores attributed to them when they interact with your business. You can set this feature to determine what score makes a great lead, a good lead, or a weak lead based on their interactions with your brand. You can use lead scoring to focus your personal attention on the great leads while automating follow-up communications to nurture leads that are not yet ready for that personal touch. The Contact Manager allows you to import and export contact lists using comma-separated value CSV spreadsheet files, such as with Microsoft Excel and Google Sheets. This allows you to import lists of contacts from your spreadsheet or to save your contact lists as a spreadsheet for other purposes. Now that we have covered the Contact Manager, it's time to see how we create and track content when you are communicating with your contacts. We'll do this in the next video.